junior defensive lineman Timothy Dysart joins us on MSUEagles.com. And Tim, thanks for joining us. Fall camp wrapping up, and now you guys are focused on a little bit different next week as you start school, and also your preparations for the season opener. Just give us a sense of kind of personally how you think camp went, and then team-wise, how do you think the program has improved since last season?
Well, in terms of camp, I mean, it was hard, it was physical, it was tough. You know, it was a grind every day. Just going 2 weeks straight, nothing but football. But at the same time, I mean, it's what we love to do. It's what we love to play. So I think it was a great camp. We had some young guys show up and play extremely hard. Some were older guys, you know what they got, and some guys, you know what I'm saying, kind of surprising us. So that was good. And then in terms of where the team's at, I think just different from last year. I think it's just more ownership and responsibility on doing your job, doing your assignment, making your play. We increased the mental part during camp, a lot more walkthroughs and a lot more film study. Even the freshmen came in and knew the playbook pretty well. So I think at this point it's not very physical, you know what I'm saying, because guys are going to get better from year to year, but it's mental. Just another year in the system, another year getting better.
As a defensive lineman, what do you guys work on? I know there's a lot of team things in camp, and then you guys break out individually. Is there a lot of work on technique, or is there a lot of work more on mental or how you approach each play? What are some of the things that you as the defensive line work on when you break out into your own groups?
Well, I think it's 50-50. In terms of technique, we're going to work a lot of technique. In pre-practice, we're going to work hands with the goalposts every day, just getting our hands ready. And then Coach Rutt does a good job of getting us put in every situation that we can through our drills, different blocks, different schemes that we're going to see. So I think it's 50-50. It's mental, and Coach tries to throw a lot at us, but at the same time, it's the same repetition, because that's football. That's all it is repetition. We're repping the same movements, doing the same thing. And once you get that down, you can move a lot faster from the field.
What would be some of your goals individually, and then maybe just as the defensive line this year, looking to increase sacks, maybe decrease big plays? Just give us a sense, maybe one or two goals that you'd like to see the defensive line and the defense in general accomplish this season.
Well, in terms of the defense, just overall, honestly, we just want to shut things down. Not a lot of big plays, but most of all, I definitely think that the emphasis is going to be on the run game this year. Just stopping the run game, because we have a great DB core, of course, with Michael Jackson, leads that group. And so that's a great core right there. So all we got to do is shut down the run and then let it throw it to them guys. And those guys are technically almost receivers out there because they catch everything thrown their way. In terms of a defense line, of course, we always just want to be the energy of the team as well as increase our sacks. We want to really get after the quarterback with guys like Ronald Cooper, Justin Cox, myself, Dustin Casey, and some young guys coming on, Armand Walker. A lot of guys that are coming on in their pass rush. So that's a big emphasis for us is getting there. And then personally, I just really want to make plays. I want to get in the backfield. I want to cause havoc. My goal is always to have at least a tackle for loss every game, a sack every game, something that when you see Dysart, you know that he made a play.
Again, Tim Dysart is our guest on MSUEagles.com, a junior defensive lineman. As we mentioned, school beginning here at Morehead State, and tell us what you're majoring in, and then as you got a year left, you got this year and next year, but what are some of your goals, maybe academically, and then after football when you get out into the real world?
Well, I want to work in convergent. Well, my major is convergent media, which means different media. So actually, I probably could be behind the camera or maybe talking in front of the camera like I am right now. But my specialty is actually radio. I have my own radio show. So just improving that, working on my craft, musical production. I like to work in producing. And then after football, I mean, hopefully there's more football because I can't get enough of that. But when that's all done and said, I like to be work with music or work in some type of radio.
All right, Tim, thanks for joining us. Good luck this year. Again, the season opener is August 30th against Richmond. The home opener is September 6th right here in Jane Stadium against Pikeville. Looking for good things, I'm sure, Tim, from the defensive line, the defense, and everybody for the Eagles this year.
Yes, sir. Thank you.